Big Bag of Money for Christmas. By New Frank. Published in the Los Angeles Tribune. Why doesn't Santa leave cash under the tree? It's the one gift that is accepted everywhere. Someone says. More money, more problems, like the songs we hear. When you give people money for no purpose on how it should be used, does it cause problems? Maybe, that's why Santa never gave cash, to reduce the chaos in the world. I want to believe that Santa tried to give money, but something changed his mind. What are we missing here? How does Santa see the world? He doesn't get paid, but he works almost 365 days a year. Is Santa crazy? Helping people you don't know, why does he do it? If Santa's message isn't crazy, then we live in a world that chooses to be blind 24/7. Can this man's ideas change the world? To tap into Santa's thinking from a psychological point of view, to change the needs of the many, it must be radical enough to attract the attention of non-believers. A scientist once told me a story about Santa Claus who liked a girl named Mary Krause when he was young, but his goal was to become an inventor, and then he joined the military and became a physicist. He was always in good shape, not an old man with a fat stomach, but a six-pack tall and good-looking. Over the years, he has studied cloud theory and made breakthroughs about clouds that seem immune to the laws of gravity. His two favorite words while lying in an open field looking upward was, why and how. His research shows how clouds hold millions of droplets of water and still float. The cloud has found a way to challenge the laws of gravity and win, said Santa. He found the secret when he woke up from a dream. He finally got the answer. In this period, Santa was proud to have invented an anti-gravity device. The military paid him millions of dollars for control. Santa had a big heart, and he found a poor village and gave them each a bag of money. Within 3 weeks, the village had almost destroyed itself, and Santa saw the once humble public now halted with pride. His idea was wrong. The village people were fighting every day. They didn't care about the outside world, they never shared their money, and they built a gate to keep the poor away. They became selfish kings and queens. The desire to have more money enslaves them, and their hearts became more difficult to express goodness and love. The village eventually disappeared, except for 8 people in the village who followed Santa Claus on his quest for a better world. The 8 true identities remain a mystery, but we know them as Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donder, and Blitzen. The Santa anti-gravity device shows promise. The military had plans to use the idea for more powerful weapons. The code name for this project was Reindeer. However, in exchange for Santa's silence, he would receive more money than before, the chance to make billions. He saw that the world wasn't ready for this idea, so he hid it in a place where no one would find it, the North Pole. The military pursues them endlessly. Santa couldn't take the risk of this device falling into the wrong hands. It cost Santa everything, a career, and his lost love, Mary Krause. On the evening of December 25th, each of Santa's 8 helpers took the anti-gravity device apart and hid it under the ice in different parts of the Arctic. Legend has it that on this day, the stars will point to the exact location of each component, and the chosen person will be able to fly around the world in one night, and build cities for mankind in the sky. You see, Santa Claus discover that if you change the world, it won't last forever but will eventually revert to its original sin. Self-love. Santa restructured his thinking. He set out to change the world by changing the human heart one person at a time. Money nor machine couldn't do this. It has to be done by the spread of human kindness. Years later, Santa and his team discovered another village named Rudolph. He didn't give them money, but an idea. Santa and his team of 8 showed the village how to build gifts for their neighbors' children. While everyone was sleeping, they left presents under the trees in the forest. When the families woke up, they found gifts all over. There was no price tag on the gifts, just the laughter of children and young adults running through the forest on Christmas Day. Other local villages join once a year to feel the good of helping those in need and to care for the elderly, which has a self-reward value higher than money. Santa doesn't need currency to change the world, just a good heart. The Rudolph village has the brightest lights once a year, but this light is on the inside of the people's hearts. This tradition now happens all year. If you ever see beautifully wrapped presents in a forest, congratulations, you're in Rudolph village. The question remains, is a big bag of cash better than a present from a loved one? The Bible says, "A fool and his money are soon parted." Proverbs 21:20 KJV. My Christmas wish for you is to be radicalized to get a deeper understanding of the love of family and friends. Help people in need this year, spread the message of human kindness. We can pick up the torch and carry it. Do this even if you don't see your hope for yourself. Change your heart for Christmas, and you can change a life. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.